Hi, welcome back. My name is Shane Green. I'm the Culture Hacker, and today I'm going to talk about addiction. Specifically, the experience addiction that seems to really pop up every time we're about to hire someone new. Listen, we've all seen it before. What happens when we're looking for people out there in the marketplace, we're looking for the right talent, and all of a sudden we get that resume across our desk. The resume with all the experience we're looking for, all the experience in the world. We get excited, we get fired up, we think we've found the right person, but unfortunately, we fail to consider, like most addictions, that long-term impact over that short-term fix. Listen, I'm not saying experience is important. I think it's great as well. But as managers, you've got to understand that that experience can come with a lot of negative elements, bad habits, bad attitudes, and more importantly, the negative impact that someone can bring to your team. We've worked with so many industries, whether it's the retail, automotive, hospitality, sports entertainment, residential, and we see it all the time. We see people getting fired from one business, one brand today, and all of a sudden their resume turns up on a manager's desk tomorrow and they think they hit the jackpot. You see, what happens as soon as they see that resume with all that experience they're looking for, all of a sudden they realize that they can cut short the onboarding process. They don't have to do all that training, so they can get people performing and up and running as quickly as possible. But see, while that is a short-term fix, the reality is we don't know at that point what sort of impact they can have on their team. And because we cut short the onboarding, that negative outcome can happen. Too many times we've seen a person come into a group, into a team, into a company. They've got all the experience in the world, but they just have the wrong attitude. And all of a sudden, it negatively impacts the morale of that team. And while that performance of the individual might give you that short-term high, everybody then starts to underperform. You see, managers, you've got to understand when you hire someone and you bring them into your company and into your team, that statement is said a lot. Machiavelli said it. You can learn a lot about a manager by the people they surround themselves with. Think about it. You bring someone new in, you're telling your staff this is what you think about them. So make that decision and think about it really hard and try and avoid this experience addiction. Don't get too excited when you see the experience. Go through the process. Do your reference checks. Do a thorough interview. Get your employees involved. And make sure, as I know you really want to do, you get the right person from the job. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Cheers.